Yeah.
Good evening. Imagine a flexible touchscreen display that could be rolled up and placed in a jacket pocket, or a solar panel that could be collapsed to the size of a grapefruit and later unfurled to cover an area the size of this entire room. Well, both these technologies have one common element: a flexible, transparent conductive electrode. The current global market for transparent conductive electrodes is about $2 billion and is expected to grow to more than $10 billion by 2016. 93% of the market is currently occupied by indium tin oxide, ITO, a rare, expensive, and brittle material that is mined predominantly in China. Graphene sheets are single carbon atom layers with extraordinary electronic properties. It is believed that graphene will be for the 21st century what silicon was for the 20th century. In fact, a single sheet of graphene can surpass ITO in both conductivity and transparency, and actually do it at a small fraction of a cost. Graphene is currently manufactured in an expensive and wasteful process that destroys 10 tons of copper foil to produce 1 gram of graphene. My name is Aliaksandr Zaretski, and I represent a UCSD spin-off called GrollTex. Our process generates graphene in a roll-to-roll manner and transfers it onto the substrate of our customer's choice at a small cost and with absolutely no waste. Our team comprises myself, the inventor, a chemical engineer with 6 years of finance experience, a physicist with a minor in entrepreneurship, and our PI with a PhD from Harvard and a business certificate from Stanford. Thank you very much. I'd like to take your questions.
So this is marketed as basically a graphene supply, or is it custom? You have to sort of have a substrate that the customer supplies to you and you do it in situ?
Well, we're producing graphene in a large amount, and the whole world needs it right now. So it's hard to choose the focus because the whole world really wants this material right now. So we chose specifically the producers of touchscreen displays. Let's say iPhone 7 could be flexible and could use our graphene on substrate, and thin film photovoltaics, because we are in South California and we have a lot of sun, and we can produce that locally here.
So you would be a material supplier into the manufacturing supply chains of these companies?
Absolutely, absolutely. They choose the substrate, we grow graphene, transfer it on them, and move it on the chain.
And what are the choke points right now? Is it supply, or is it just cost, or is it
It is absolutely cost ineffective and environmentally destructive to produce graphene at the current, with the current method of production. As I mentioned, you need to destroy 10 tons of copper and generate tons and tons of acidic waste to produce 1 gram of graphene. And our technology that we have that is patented, it overcomes that.
This sounds like something that, I don't know if it has strategic importance. It sounds like it might. Are there government grants or equity, money you can get without any equity bite into the company that you've tried to explore?
Well, we are currently exploring the NSF grants and other possibilities. We're a brand new startup, and actually a brand new nanoengineering laboratory here in UCSD. So we are currently exploring government grants as well.
So how much does it cost to build the graphene sheet using your method right now?
For us, it costs $1.70 for a square meter. The least expensive competitor, which is ITO sheet, is from $10 to $30 per square meter, and that's depending on the quality. And
you've built a lot of these sheets?
Well, currently, I've grown a lot of graphene, but currently to use this method, we need money to build a prototype, which I will be doing when I return to the lab.
How much money?
We need $50,000 for the small prototype, and then $3 million to make a large working device that will produce half a square kilometer of graphene per year.
So last question I have is, if you're going to, where are you getting the raw materials from? Are you going to have to negotiate with like third world dictatorships, or how are you getting the stuff to actually build it?
It's just carbon. Yeah, as you can get it anywhere.
All right. Well, thank you.